Greetings everyone, Master Grogan here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So today's question for you, do you ever feel like your life is like the movie Groundhog Day? Yeah, where day in and day out, kind of the same thing. And I hear some people say, same stuff, different day. And that's just not a way to live life. It is kind of on the roller coaster ride, the yo-yo, up and down, same thing, same thing, same thing. Well, to be honest with you, I catch myself kind of in that yo-yo or that hamster wheel, if you will, from time to time. How do we change that? Well, I had a great conversation with one of my mentors yesterday, and she had mentioned that 90% of your thoughts are the same just about every single day. And I was like, what? Yeah, think about that. About 90% of your thoughts are the same every single day. So if your thoughts are the same every single day, your results, your actions that lead to those results are probably going to be the same every single day. So what do we do about it? Well, just like if you've ever seen the movie Groundhog's Day, it's a pretty funny movie. The character Bill Murray plays as a weatherman, and he gets stuck in Groundhog's Day. So every single day is the same thing, literally over and over and over and over again. It's continuously replayed. And what he does is when he discovers this, now the first couple days he doesn't believe it. It's like, what? Surely this is a dream. Well, it's his life. And the first things he does when he discovers that, he's going to go ahead and take advantage of the situation. You know, he's going to manipulate people because he knows the next day he can get away with it, or the next day it's all going to be a fresh start. So it's all about self-serving. That's what he does. And then he gets to the point where he's done everything he can to serve himself, and he becomes bored. So then what does he do? He tries to kill himself to end it. But same thing, he wakes up the next day over and over and over again. Well, finally, he discovers the message he's supposed to receive there is you've got to serve others. You've got to do right for others. And it's essentially bringing him out of his cycle of continuation of not living a very successful, happy, fulfilled life until you work on serving others. And you know, I talk about that quite a bit, and that's something we talk about at the Academy, and it's a big thing we try and inspire and push and empower the students to do, is to help out others, to do what you can to inspire, to motivate, to bring out others' best. And as Zig Ziglar says, how do you get everything you want in life? By helping enough other people get what they want. Continuously trying to find better ways to make yourself better. Instead of going through the same process and the same cycle and the same hamster wheel day in and day out, day in and day out. So anyway, back to the movie real quick. If you haven't seen it, like I said, here's a quick synopsis of it. Once he figures it out, that his purpose is to be a good person, to serve others, not to take advantage of others, and not to be rude and mean and self-serving, then he gets out of the Groundhog Day, and the next day he's got this beautiful woman who he ends up marrying and so forth. So it's a nice ending love story, but it's a great message. And I hadn't thought about Groundhog's Day for the longest time until I went and saw a conference with a gentleman named Dr. Jordan Peterson, and he wrote a great book called The 12 Rules of Life. In that, there was a question and answer afterwards, and somebody asked him, what's your favorite movie? Now, this gentleman is a clinical psychologist, so he said Groundhog's Day. And I was thinking, what the heck? And he talked about that very thing, about oftentimes we get caught up in the same yo-yo or hamster wheel day in and day out doing the same thing, kind of same results, different day, or same stuff, different day, you know all the sayings. So I got to looking at some of my stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I see myself doing that more than I would like. So, and I had that talk with my mentor yesterday, and that's one of my mentors, and she said 90% of your thoughts are the same each and every day. And it kind of, mind explosion there. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, think about that. Now, is it easy to change? Well, it's simple, but it's also simple not to change. That's what makes it so tough. Everything's easy. I had somebody recently say, oh, that Rich Grogan guy, all he does is recite stuff from books. Yeah, I'm just a humble farm boy. Just a humble martial artist. But what I've learned in the past 6 years, 6 years ago I didn't know I could read, but in the last 6 years I've read 200 and something books, listened to 300 and something audible books, and thousands of hours of YouTube success talks and podcasts. So in the midst of gaining all that knowledge, it's my goal to pass that on to you in any way I can. And then what I want you to do is hopefully it inspires you and motivates you, but I want you to pass it on as well. Jim Rome always says we're able to stand on the books that we read in order to reach a level of success that maybe we couldn't reach before. It brings us up taller. So I'm thinking I'm not the tallest guy in the world, so heck, if I could stand on some books and reach stuff on the top shelf, baby, yeah, that's what I'm doing. So anyway, back to what I'm talking about. Sometimes we get caught in that trap of same day, or next day, same day, and same stuff, different day. Boy, you want to change that. And is it easy? Well, I can sit here and say, yeah, it's so easy. But what makes it so easy or what makes it so simple, it's also so simple not to do. Like you need to go exercise on a regular basis. It's simple to say it. It's not as easy or simple to do it. It is. Just get up and go, right? But I get it. It's a battle I fight every morning as well. But if you can start breaking those little patterns, start creating your own patterns, start creating your own personal self-discipline, the things you want to do and the results you want to see, step by step by step by step. And I filmed a video earlier in the day, and it was about the best time to plant a tree. Anybody know? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. However, the second best time to plant a tree is today, right here, right now. Put that seed in the ground, start nurturing it, start watering it, start taking care of it, and it will cultivate. When you're going to cultivate it, they're going to be there for you. But it takes time. A lot of people say, oh man, it's not like you went to bed one night, woke up, and you're suddenly out of shape or overweight or whatever battles you're fighting. That was a process. So it's going to be a process to get back to where you want to be, but it can happen. But it can only happen if you change the psychology in your mind. Same crap, different day isn't changing it. Change it. It's not easy, but you can do it, and I'm telling you, it's worth the battle. It's worth the fight. Why? You're given one life. That's all we're given. One shot at this merry-go-round, so to speak. And I know there's a lot of tough times. There's times when my anxiety beats the tar out of me, but that's fight back, and keep battling, keep fighting. And I have people ask, is it easy for you? No, I'm a human being. I bleed just like everybody else. I've got emotions just like everybody else. My goal is when I've had some successes, when I found some things that work for me, I can't wait to share that with you because I know how great I feel when I'm like, yeah! And I want to pass it on to you so you can feel that way as well. So hopefully this was good for you. As always, leave your comments and feedback below. I love reading them. If you haven't subscribed to the Kickin' Life with Master Grogan Facebook page, please do so. Also, make sure you check out our podcast, Kickin' Life, K-I-C-K-I-N Life, on any podcast app you got there. We're approaching our 100th episode. Yes, I'm excited about that too. So, share this with somebody that you know could benefit from this message. Listen to it more than once. Hopefully it'll help inspire you to be your very, very best. All right, folks, that's it. So until we talk again, you get out there and do your best, and I promise you'll be your very best. God bless you. God bless your loved ones. Can't wait to talk to you again real soon. Have a great day, everybody. Can't wait to read your comments. Bye-bye.